Hey, what's going on, guys? ETP coming at you guys with another video today, and in this video I'm going to be talking about all of the MyCAREER info that we have received over this past week. I haven't been able to get up videos regarding all these topics right away. I've been really busy with school and stuff and preparing, to make sure I'm ready for when 2K16 comes out. I won't have a lot to do and I can just start working on those draft classes. So I haven't had a ton of time recently to make videos, but I will be getting back into it, getting back on a schedule relatively soon. And once 2K drops, you guys will see some relatively frequent videos. So in this video, as I said, I'm not going to go in and break down everything that we've learned, because I'm sure you guys already know all of this information. It completely exploded when they released this stuff. So many people were making videos about all the stuff. Obviously, the guys that went to the community day had exclusive content. We got gameplay, we got all that stuff. So in this video, I'm basically going to talk about what these features within MyCAREER could mean, what I think about them, and also talk about the height restrictions and the caps for my players this year as well, and what type of effect that'll have on Pro-Am and MyCAREER and all that type of stuff. So starting things off, the most recent piece of information we got last night on the live stream was about the MyPLAYER restrictions as far as heights and attributes go. And this is very, very good news to everyone, especially the people that play Park a lot and that play the Jordan Rec Center. This is going to have a huge effect on the game, a huge effect on Pro-Am, on MyPark, on just MyCAREER in general, and that is the new system that they have to cap players' attributes and heights and based on position and everything like that. So basically, the restrictions that you have as far as height, for point guards you can make guys 5'7" through 6'7". For shooting guards you can make them 5'10" through 6'8", I believe. For small forwards you can make them 6'3" through 6'10". For power forwards you can make them 6'5" through 7 feet. And for centers, I believe you can make them 6'10" through 7'3" or 6'8" through 7'3". I don't have the list with me right now, but those are the height restrictions. So you'd think, okay, that's solid. I mean, I guess that's all right. We have some height restrictions in there, but it's going to work a little bit different this year. Now, based on your height and your position, your attributes are actually going to be capped. And this is a huge, huge, huge thing. You're not going to have these overall like demigod players that are 6'11", 7 feet, small forwards that have handles like Kyrie. They can shoot like KD. They're just lightning quick. It's ridiculous. We're not going to have that in NBA 2K16. So basically, the taller you make your player, like for example, I'll use the point guard for example because this is what they were using. If you were to make a 6'7" point guard, which is the maximum height for a point guard, so you'd normally be thinking, okay, I can make a pretty powerful point guard if I make him 6'7". He'll be taller than everybody at his position pretty much, and he'll dominate. That's not necessarily the case. The taller you make yourself within that position group, the lower your caps are going to be on certain attributes. So a 6'7" point guard is going to have a lower cap on speed and quickness and ball handling and stuff, and somebody that's shorter than that can get their attributes higher. So that's how things are going to balance out. So the bigger you are, you're still going to have some strengths. A big 6'7" guard, he might not have the speed, quickness, and ball handling ability that the shorter guards have, but he'll be able to rebound for his position a lot better. He'll actually be able to block some shots. He'll be a better inside scorer in a lot of cases, a better post defender. A lot of times he could even be a better perimeter defender as long as he can keep up, because he'd be longer and stuff like that. So that's how they're going to balance this out and make sure we don't have these crazy overpowered players. And here's the coolest part about this. I actually asked LD on Twitter if this was going to apply to regular created players as well, and I really don't want it to, because regular created players, there are guys that are legit 7'6", like Mamadou Njai, who is playing for UC Irvine. He will be in one of my draft classes on NBA 2K16. He's 7'6". In 2K15, you could only make guys up to 7'2". And basically, I asked LD if this was going to apply to regular created players, and he responded, and you guys can see the tweet on screen. It says, "This news today was exclusive to my players." So I basically interpret that as, yeah, you're going to be able to make players taller than the 7'3" cap when you're just doing regular created players. So I hope that's what he means. That's what I'm really hoping for. That sounds amazing, and that'll make everything a lot more realistic and just give us more freedom. So that's it for the height caps. That's a huge thing. I'm very, very happy to hear this. I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. Now we'll go ahead and jump into the actual MyCAREER features. And as you guys know, now MyCAREER, I'm not going to go into the story because the story, if you guys have not seen that trailer, definitely go check it out. It seems absolutely insane, very, very intense. We know for a fact that we are going to be able to play high school games and college games, and we also know for a fact that there are 10 licensed colleges in the game. The only one we know that is confirmed is the University of Texas. So if you're a Longhorns fan out there, you guys are probably pretty happy right now. But there will be 9 other schools as well. So we know that about the story. We know the story is going to be sick. It's going to be like a movie, 90 minutes of cutscenes. Definitely very, very awesome. But the biggest part about MyCAREER is the new way that they handle your off days. And this is the off day simulator. So you now have 3 different things that you need to actually spend your time on. You have your endorsements, you have your connections, and you have live practice. So during the season, I believe they said you have 80 off days, and you have to decide how you're going to spend these off days, and you're going to have to divide your time between those 3 sections. So if you're playing live practice, which sounds amazing by the way, you're basically in an open gym practicing with your team. All your teammates are around, your coaches are around. You can do 5-on-5, 3-on-3, 2-on-2 practice. You can do a ton of different drills, including like agility drills and quickness drills, and like you can run suicide sprints and do vertical jump drills and all that stuff to improve your attributes. And now that we know that we're going to have those type of drills in the game, like the vertical jump and stuff like that, that makes me think that we're going to be having a combine in MyCAREER, and hopefully in my league and stuff as well. But that's very, very awesome. So live practice, that's what you're going to be doing in there. You can also freely just roam around the gym and talk to teammates, talk to coaches. It overall sounds really, really sick. So you're going to have to decide whether you want to divide up some free. You're obviously going to have to spend some off days in the live practice so you can improve your attributes and stuff. Develop team chemistry, get on the good side of your coaches and stuff. And then you're also going to have to divide up your time between your endorsements and connections. So as far as connections go, this seems really, really cool. You're obviously going to be able to connect with other players in the league. You're going to be able to connect with legends and other personalities, probably the guys that you see and you have seen in MyCAREER before. You know, they have a celebrities list and stuff like that. You're going to be able to connect with those guys, and you're going to do a variety of different events with them, and the different events that you can do are going to give you certain rewards. And some of the examples you saw were like, go to a high school football game with Isaiah Thomas, and if you spend an off day doing that, you might get, I think the reward was like the Celtics MyCOURT logo, and I'll talk about MyCOURT in 1 second. But you're going to get rewards like that, and you're also going to get rewards in My Team. You notice a lot of the stuff in the trailer that's probably playing in the background of this video. I haven't decided if I'm going to put that in the background yet or not. But you can see, like, if you interact or do a connection with Wiggins or Al Jefferson or any of these guys, you'll get their My Team card as well as a reward for doing that. So that's really, really cool. I'm a big fan of cross mode rewards. MLB The Show started doing that this year, where you would get like Diamond Dynasty cards just for playing any mode in the game. I think that's definitely a really cool thing, and hopefully that'll have more people playing My Team because they'll be getting these free rewards from playing MyCAREER. So the connections sound really, really cool. The endorsements are absolutely insane. They said they have 3 times as many national global endorsements as they did in 2K15, and they have a ton of new, fictional local endorsements as well. So there are a ton of different endorsements you can do, and basically you have to decide how long you want to sign a contract with a certain endorsement. So say you want to sign with Nike, they'll offer you a contract. The longer and the bigger the contract you sign, the more benefits you're going to have from that endorsement, but the more off days you're going to have to dedicate to that brand. So you're going to have these 80 off days, and you're going to have to make sure you divide things between your endorsements and between your practice and between your connections to have an overall thing. Because if you just go all out and sign with a ton of brands and you have huge contracts with them that are giving you all these benefits, but all your free days are taken up, you're not going to have very many free days at all to practice and upgrade your player and connect with other players and build relationships throughout the league. And if you build relationships with other players in the league, that can lead to other things as well, probably other endorsements and other connections and everything like that. So it's very, very deep. It sounds absolutely insane. I'm super pumped for MyCAREER this year. It seems like they've just taken it to an entirely new level, and I haven't even talked about MyCOURT, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into this because this video is going kind of long. I know it's been a little bit all over the place, but I just wanted to make sure I got all this info out. So as far as MyCOURT goes, this is very, very cool. We're going to be getting some more info on this later this week, some screenshots and stuff, but basically the guys that went to Community Team Up were talking about MyCOURT, and they said they saw this while they were there and they were getting the MyCAREER presentation. But basically what it is it's your landing screen. You know how in 2K15 we had the gym that we started off in and we can just shoot around and stuff? I think it's going to be essentially like that, but it's fully 100%, 150% customizable. You can apparently do anything you want. You can color you have all those team creator options from the other modes, but in this you can like splatter paint on the wall, you can turn off the lights, you can make glow in the dark stuff, you can put chain nets, you can have colored nets, you can have different balls with animal prints and all kinds of prints all over the place. You also have a trophy case that displays all of your achievements that you've had. If you won the MVP award, if you won the finals, you'll see all that stuff in your trophy case, and you can completely customize that court how you want. But that's not even the biggest part. You can invite your friends into your MyCOURT to just play. You can play 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, and 5-on-5 with your friends. You can invite random people. If some guy's talking smack to you while you're playing Pro-Am, you can invite him into your court and play him 1-on-1. You can just shoot around with your friends, and this can kind of act as like a private lobby. If you want to play private games with your friends, you can just do it on somebody's MyCOURT. You can also use this as a lobby to like shoot around while you're waiting for a friend to get online. Then you guys can all jump into the Pro-Am or jump into MyPark straight from your MyCOURT, and it's overall just a super, super cool idea. Everybody's acting like it's crazy. Everybody's super pumped for it, and we're going to be getting some more info on that later in the week, as I said. So I think that pretty much wraps it up for all the stuff we've got about MyCAREER. It sounds so good. I just hope the gameplay in MyCAREER is on par. We obviously know the gameplay for 2K16 this year looks absolutely insane. We know that these restrictions that they announced are going to help MyCAREER a lot. I just hope the AI logic and the brains behind the computer players in MyCAREER can keep up, because that's kind of been the downfall of the mode. I feel like over the past few years it's been so focused in on your one player that your teammates can't help you out, and it just gets really stale, and you're the focal point of the offense every single night, and you're gonna have to put up insanely unrealistic numbers just to have your team win games, stuff like that. So I can't wait to learn more about the mode. I can't wait for the game to come out. We're very, very close now, just over a week until early tip-off weekend. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you guys are excited for 2K16. I know you are. Let me know your thoughts about MyCAREER down in the comment section below, and I will talk to you guys later.